Hi, this is Jeremy Burgess, a Detroit market expert, founder of Renegade Detroit Investors. And in this video, I want to talk about being happy with small victories and rewarding yourself. And I want to specifically bring this up because I still remember when I started. I was all full of piss and vinegar, ready to, take the world by storm. And my first deal took me forever. It took me 9 months to close. And it was because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to market for a property. I was showing the property. I was trying to do an assignment. I didn't know how to do an assignment. I'd ask people, how do you do an assignment? They didn't know. I asked the title company, because I was in a small town, how do you do an assignment? They're like, what are you talking about? What's an assignment? I was in over my head. And I remember there were many days where I was just like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? And I remember when that deal finally closed. I made $3,000. Took me 9 months. But the important thing was not that, yes, I finally did a deal and doing everything wrong until I got something right. I actually learned more than that $3,000 ever would have made me. And that's really what I want you to focus on. When you have these small victories, like your first 1, 2, 3 deals are going to be your hardest. Especially when you don't know what you're doing, like I was. I mean, I'd read books and all that stuff, and I got advice from some people who weren't all that good at it either, and it turned out not to be very helpful advice. But as you go through this process, and sometimes it's going to be really painful, there are going to be small victories, things that you did do right that eventually ended up in a desired result, which is a sale. And $3,000 wasn't a huge deal by any means, but I remember when I finally got that check, it was talk about victory. I finally did it. Now, hopefully you guys are smarter than me, and it doesn't take you 9 months to do your first deal. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of help on that one, but I eventually figured it out. But as you get these small victories, celebrate. Go out and have a dinner. Take your wife out, take your husband out. Do something fun, go shooting, whatever it is. Celebrate your small victories. Don't sit there and be like, oh, it's just a $3,000 deal or it's just a $5,000 deal and it took me forever to do, and beat yourself up. Shit, man, this stuff is hard, especially when you don't know what you're doing and it's your first couple ones. Celebrate your small victories. Have some fun. Feel good about an accomplishment. I mean, this is an industry that takes years to learn how to get really good at it. And quite frankly, I'm learning all the time because it's constantly changing. I'm still learning. And believe it or not, I still make mistakes. And I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. But when you have these small victories, I want you to celebrate them, preferably with your family and friends. And it feels good to celebrate these small victories because most of what's going to make you successful are these small little things that don't seem that important. So celebrate them, have a good time, and when you get them, take your friends and family out, do something fun, and just remember, hold on to those small victories too. When you're getting your butt kicked on something else, or you're trying to figure out how to do a new deal or some sort of lease option or land contract and you have no idea, holding on to these small victories is what's going to also get you through it. Thanks for paying attention. This is Jeremy Burgess, a Detroit market expert, founder of Renegade Detroit Investors. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.